Hit me with a question. What was the question?
If you could bring back one TV show that was canceled, which one would you bring back?
One TV show that was canceled. I don't know. There's so many reboots, so I don't even know what's canceled anymore.
Well, like, imagine if, like, all right, let me put it to you this way. If you wish there was a show that could have a second
Like
season,
another season.
yeah. What show? That's
Um.
not already in the process of making. You can't say like One Piece because that's actively being
Yeah.
made.
Yeah. No. My first thought was Adventure Time, but that one has like an actual coherent plot, and I think actually does end.
Yeah.
So, and they
Well, they
are
also
actually
have like
they're making more. I think they have the Fiona and Cake show.
no, they have like side shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are those called?
Spinoffs.
Yeah, that's the word I was
That
looking
was
for.
that was my first thought, but that one has like an actual coherent story. Um,
Yeah,
and then my second thought was Phineas and Ferb, but then I think they're making more Phineas and Ferb.
they're also making. Yeah.
So, um, I don't really know. I gotta think a little more on this one. It's like,
Can I hit you with a shout?
yeah, hit me with a shout.
Thoughts on Johnny Test?
Johnny Test. That's that one. That's a banger. That's a banger. I didn't watch too
Tell me
much of that.
about
My
your
sister watched
experience.
it more.
Okay.
My sister
Okay.
watched more
So
Johnny Test than I did. So
that's pretty fire. You know which one didn't need another season?
what?
Steven Universe. Oh my gosh.
I
That show was good, but like,
I
was
I
it that good to deserve 3 seasons?
I'm not into like they sing too much in that show. I'm not into all that.
I know.
My sister really liked that show though, and I think
I watched it.
I think it did it not like stop. It's finished. I thought was
Um,
there an ending?
they recently finished. Like they keep adding on. Like they just keep doing stuff that's
Okay,
Steven's this much older or whatever.
okay, yeah, it's definitely not on my list. And then let me think about stuff I used to watch as a kid. I didn't watch a lot of TV, so it's kind of hard to choose. We could bring back like old SpongeBob, not that new shit, not that
Ooh,
new
yeah,
stuff.
not like the AI generated stuff. I swear to God, they just do Sora nowadays.
We gotta bring back old SpongeBob. I don't know if they could ever do that, but I think that's
That's
what I'd pick.
I feel like you're right. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna limit us to 5 questions.
What
That
is
was our first question.
all right?
All right. So our next question we're gonna go into: if you were a king or a queen, what would be your first decree?
If I was a king or a queen, my first decree,
Mm-hmm.
I think. I thought about this once. I think it would be something like free ice cream on every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday?
Yeah. Like I would want like free food on like a certain day, free specific food. Maybe that's the fat ass of me, but that's just that's just how I
How
feel
do you
about the
think? How do you
topic.
think that would? How do you think that would like affect like the food industry and marketing?
No, it wouldn't affect the economy because the kingdom would fund the food. So the
Okay.
kingdom the
Okay. So
kingdom would fund the places that are giving out the free food. They would give
all
them
right. So
money,
we.
and so they're still making
So like
profit.
food stamps.
No, because it's for everybody, not just the but not just the poor people.
Wait. What's the one food card that people get? It's like an EBT.
A what?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So
Okay. Alright,
yeah, I
let's
think
go into the next question. We can come back to that one later. But I just wanna get like a nice broad spectrum going on, and we'll go back into that one later. Um, what's your favorite movie soundtrack? Here we go.
my favorite movie soundtrack. Um, the Interstellar one's always fire. That one's pretty iconic. Um, but what did the Dune one is also pretty good. I'm not a fan of the Dune series very much, but I do like the soundtrack they use in that movie. And
So my whole family's been to a Hans Zimmer concert.
Hans Zimmer, did he make the stuff? for that?
He made both. He made the music for Dune, and he made the music for
Interstellar.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Oh,
Interstellar.
Pirates of the Caribbean is a banger. That was a crazy
Yeah,
poem.
he made all that music. He made Wonder Woman. He made Man of Steel. Um, no, he's a very popular artist
He made
for
some.
movie soundtracks.
He's a crazy
He
thing.
did all. He had a recent tour, and he had one near us, but
Probably in like DC or Baltimore.
yeah, somewhere around there. But no, that was certainly fun to go to. But now, now that question is, let's go back to the previous question. Now that I've got some time to develop the question, if you could make your first, not decree, but like the original question was, if you were a king or a queen, what would your throne look like? But I didn't feel like that was cool. But I mean, feel free to answer that.
What would my throne look like?
Yeah.
I think. Um. I think I would like a big chair, a big throne.
All right. Can you like
So like
just
I want it to be like wide so I can like lay down on that shit, you know?
okay?
I
So kind of like a
kind of want it
couch,
to be like a
tall
couch.
couch.
Yeah, I want like a couch, but it's a throne type of deal.
What material are we? Am I
What
thinking? At least
material?
leather?
You know, I'm not a big fan of leather couches. I'm gonna be quite honest. They're like really cold in the winter, and I'm not a fan of that. About that, you know what I'm saying? Because like the leather
Now,
gets
now
cold
hang on a
fast.
minute. Where is your kingdom? Like,
Where's my
where's your
kingdom?
kingdom located?
My kingdom's prosperous, bro. But
So
I,
like, describe like the seasons of
Des-
your
bro,
like, or your kingdom.
describe the seasons,
Yeah, like
bro.
how cold is it gonna
I'm
be?
not writing a book.
I don't know. I was just curious.
I'm just thinking the standard 4 seasons, you know.
Okay. Okay. No. All right. Now I get that now. And
But you
so,
know,
what material? Not leather, but like,
I don't know. I
is
would
it
want
gonna be
some
made
like,
out of solid steel?
yo, this might be a. I don't think this is a crazy take, but rabbit fur. Okay.
Like the stuff they put on like those like inverted chairs where like, what are those called?
The inverted chairs. What are you talking about?
No, where it's like just like a seat and it's like a bag. It's not a beanbag chair, but it's circular. They have a special name.
I got no idea what you're talking about. Uh, um, but yeah, I think mine would be
A
like
dish chair.
a dish
So
chair.
like an
Send me a
elongated
picture.
dish. Okay.
Send me a picture. I need to examine this chair.
Hey, you're gonna have to edit this and put this in the video. Or
I'm not
actually send
editing.
it to me. I'll edit it.
No.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because your whole thing's unedited, so
Yeah, I don't
oh,
edit.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's foolish of me. Man, bro, this thing's 3D, so it won't let me copy and paste a picture. Here we go. Here's what I'm imagining your throne looking like right now. Kind of like this, but like an elongated version.
This put it on. Let me peek this image. Oh, like one of those chairs? No, those get uncomfortable after a while. Also, it's not like rabbit fur. I felt like real rabbit fur for like the first time when I went to the rent fair. That shit was like heavenly.
But I feel like it would be like spiky, no?
No, you gotta. I mean, you like. It's not like raw rabbit, like raw rabbit fur. You know, it's like treated or whatever.
Okay, so it's softer.
Yeah, it's like really soft.
Okay. So yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
test that shit out. I gotta buy myself some premium rabbit fur. Get like a designer rabbit fur coat. You know what I'm
Designer
saying?
rabbit fur coat. Yeah. Who
Okay,
be the
alright.
next question?
Alright, next question. Alright, I'm gonna give you 2 topics here. Okay,
Topics.
you get to choose.
Alright.
It just gave me 2 words, and I think they're incredibly funny. It's chess in North Africa. Alright,
Chess in
pick
North Africa?
pick out of those 2.
What does that mean? I don't. I don't. North Africa.
Okay.
Egypt. There's the Sphinx, right? You've heard of the Sphinx, right? I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
has.
I know, I know it.
If you haven't heard of the Sphinx, you're living under a rock. Did you know the Sphinx has got a iron trap door on the top of it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think that they're hiding hidden knowledge in there, perhaps, or maybe some like
Really?
alien tech. Yeah,
So like
it's
the
like
aliens are like so you're like a firm believer of like that aliens built the pyramids, right?
well, maybe not the pyramids, but the Sphinx. I maybe. The Sphinx is
Okay.
it's like such an odd shape. It doesn't feel real. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It's like they would have spent more time building the Sphinx than the pyramids. And I think they've got hidden knowledge in there.
You do?
I think so. I think they've got, and they know it's in there. The Egyptian government knows it's in there, but they won't tell anybody. So I think,
Does Egypt have a government?
yes, it is a country in the world. So it does have a a government. So
A democratic republic. Okay, so
yeah,
politics of Egypt. Let's go.
yeah.
into
It was
this.
it was a it was it was liberated. I
A,
think at some point. I don't know where.
within the framework of a republican semi-presidential system.
They have a similar government system than we to the U.S.
There was a military coup d'état in 2013.
Yeah, I do remember that.
What do you remember about that?
What I remember about that, they just kind of like overthrew the government. They made a new one, but that happens a lot over there. That sounds like
Yeah. Is that why it's like not safe to go over there?
yeah. Well, that's like a lot of like Asian countries are overthrowing their government right now. Because they're not good. So
Fair enough, I
like
guess.
like Nepal, Indonesia, people are being treated unfairly, and child labor laws, I think, in some countries. There's Paris, but Paris has like crazy protests, and everybody overthrows the government every like 2 years, so it's nothing crazy there. Um, but yeah, and Luffy's been to all of them. No joke.
What?
No joke. Luffy,
As in the One Piece character?
yes, as in the One Piece character, his flag has turned into a sign of like rebellion in the real world. Like Indonesia made it illegal to raise the skull and
Straw hats?
crossbones straw hat flag because it was, they said it was a sign of like treason or whatever.
Damn, bro. That's like the Mexicans and Goku.
Not quite. I think it's quite
Right?
the opposite. The Mexicans love Goku.
I thought
Mexico.
like the cartel were like scared of Goku. Like you can
Yeah,
like,
but that's not
my boy
gonna.
Goku's gonna back me up, and the cartel would be like, "Oh shit, we gotta go."
Yeah, but that's not the same thing. That's like not remotely the same thing, actually.
Okay.
Um. Yeah, that's what I have to say about West Africa, or North Africa. Give me another question.
Hold on, intermission. Talking about that.
Yeah, so I think the stock market is going to fail in the you know, we're upcoming trade war with China. I believe that the stock market might be dropping soon. Don't quote me on that though. I don't know. I don't know politics like that. The unemployment crisis. That's a good one. Thank you, Tyreek Hill. The unemployment crisis is crazy. Let me tell you about it. I can't find a job nowhere. No Walmart, no Target, not even Costco, bro. They kill me, bro. They're like, huh? You better go kill yourself. When I try to apply them, it's crazy. You know, I figured it out. The way to get a job in this economy is you have to know somebody on the inside. You know, you can't just apply unless you've got like tons of experience. But if you have no experience, you just gotta know a guy. You just gotta know a guy. That's how you do it. Really.
So like having a good reference.
Yeah, you need a guy on the inside to like recommend you for a position if you have like little to no experience because
I get what you're
otherwise
saying.
it's just like it's painful or you need internships. I think people in college should take as many internships as they can because it will benefit them greatly depending on their field of work they want to go into, you know?
I get what you're saying.
Like I want to do computer stuff, but you know, the nobody wants to hire me because they want, you know, 2 to 3 years of experience or they want 5 years of experience to run their whole company, you know. It's it's a struggling,
So
thing out
how
there.
my question is how do you get those years of experience if no place will hire you?
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I've been struggling with because I can't get hired nowhere. I can't get no experience because there's nobody, you know, to get me. Um, you know, so I
Do you
there's
have like a LinkedIn or something?
me. I mean, I have a LinkedIn
Yeah.
account. I don't use it at all though.
What do you use? Are you an Indeed guy? Or are you like
I use Indeed. Indeed's such a terrible app. Let me tell you, it is such a mind-numbingly terrible app, bro. I just feel so terrible when I open that app up and I look at jobs. It's like it's such a terrible app. There's no like magic to it, you know. It's such a boring, which I get. It's just supposed to be you're supposed to be finding a job, but like it's
Shouldn't
just
they make
like
that process like enjoyable, so you're like excited to go start in your life type shit?
I think they should make it a little more colorful because when you open that website, it is just you open the web page or the app. It is just a white screen with some words on it, and that's it.
It's like the same thing as like opening up SOL Pass.
Exactly. It's like opening up SOL Pass, but imagine less color in SOL Pass. You know,
Oh my god, that's awful. Well, I've looked at it Indeed before.
it's
I just like seeing how high of numbers I can find. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I find some crazy numbers, and they're like, "We want you to be a neurosurgeon." And I'm like, "I can do that." I had to fly, and they're like, "Fuck you."
Wait, hold on. That'd actually be funny. Can you apply to be a neurosurgeon?
You can apply, whether or not they'll accept you because you have you have zero experience and zero certifications and zero medical knowledge. Is another.
Hold on. Wait, do I do this right now?
I
Do I
would I
apply
would.
to?
That's how you get like blacklisted.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
and
they
also
can like
if they
fucking
definitely
block
they
my
have an
ID.
algorithm, and if you don't have like or the right degree, it doesn't work. They ask you for a degree, you hand them a picture of your Blockstreets account. That's such a good idea, Matthew. I should just start linking my Blockstreets account instead of handing them my resume. Yeah,
They might actually be more
I
impressed.
bet you're not level 1700 on Blockstreets. Okay.
They might be more impressed.
Exactly. Like, ladies, calm down, calm down. You know, it's just it's just a struggling life out here as a 18-year-old with no experience.
So, are you going? Are you going to apply to like Martins or something?
Um, I've already applied to a few grocery stores as for like stocking positions, and they've told me no. So
Bro, they do not like you, bro.
they
What is that
literally,
like?
literally. I kid you not. I kid you not. The world is after me. They're out for me.
What did they say? Did they just say
They just
like,
said we're not continuing on with the application process, and I'm like, okay, I guess not. But I got a few guys on the inside, so I gotta try my luck there.
hey, you should have shout up your references?
That's
Be
what I
like,
that's
yo,
what I'm doing right now. I might tomorrow might be the day where I get the call.
dude, maybe.
Tomorrow might be the day I get the call.
All right. So here's a leading question. I found a good one. How should success be measured? And by that measurement, who is the most successful person you know?
I think success should be measured by um. I think success depends on like the person. For me, success is like being happy with your life. That's what I think success is, because you can be successful but not rich. You can be successful
Yeah.
but not cool. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think it's really a matter of the perspective on this question, but the I think the most successful in person in my life, maybe my parents. My parents, they're pretty
yeah.
successful. You know,
Are pretty successful? That's
yeah,
a shout.
yeah, because
What?
they go on vacation like 4 times a year, like once every quarter, maybe like once every other quarter. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and they go to the beach as well. And they live a nice life. They don't hate themselves. They
That's
aren't
always a good first step.
doing drugs, and so I think
My dad sleeps in the basement every night.
yeah. So I feel like my parents are pretty successful. And they don't hate each other. That's yeah. Um. So yeah, that's who I would say is the most successful in my life. Really.
Dang.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, beautiful, beautifully said.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm I'm philosophical sometimes, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate
All
that.
right, hit me with one last question. One last question.
Uh, Hold on, let me just look. How do you feel about the government shutdown? Is that affecting your work at all?
No, the government doesn't want to hire me anyways. It doesn't
I,
affect anybody I know. I don't, you know, I know it's affecting a lot of people, but I'm not sure because I don't know anybody that's affected by it because I got no family, friends, relatives that work for the
all right,
government,
hold on.
so
That one wasn't a good question. Let me go
yeah,
into
I don't really have an
go into one.
opinion on it.
Let's talk about um. See, I'm trying to think of like recent things that's happened. I mean, we can go into either like uh Charlie Kirk or like
Oh, why did this take such a political turn?
I don't know. I feel like those are your strong suits because you're very political and philosophical. I don't know.
I
Talking
don't
about
think
the
I don't
job,
think I'm not
I was gonna
I'm like
put
that's
you
the
on a
most
political
political I get.
standpoint.
That's not very. That's like Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's like social politics. That's not like this. We went from social politics to like actual politics.
Okay. Well, how about this? Let me go into my search history here. How do you feel about Sora AI 2 being able to almost perfectly mimic someone and then people getting rid of the watermarks? How do you feel about that?
I think that shit's funny as fuck, but it's always. I'm not worried about it right now because Sora AI is very. It's easy to tell when it's
Yeah.
AI.
So
There's
so
there's easy tells.
with the new Sora AI too, they fixed a lot of those tells. So
Yeah, but
to
a
the
lot of them.
untrained eye, till the
Well, yeah,
untrained
your
eye, like
grandma's
the
not gonna
average
know the
adult.
difference. So like, but that was already a problem with the first rendition. Your grandma is not gonna know the difference between the AI video of Jesus doing the gritty and actual Jesus doing the gritty. She's gonna start commenting on that shit like it's fucking like she's about
The
to get lifted up into heaven.
second coming of Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
the rapture's happening and she's about to get lifted up into heaven because Jesus Christ has been revived and started hitting the gritty.
So with this new Sora AI, are you worried that a generation closer to us is going to start being affected by it too, rather than the more less technologically inclined generation? So,
I like people younger than us. So like the children of today. So like we're talking like
no. I was saying
or
from
like
boomers to like Gen Z
I think
or millennials.
the millennials. I think most of them. I should say most of them know what AI looks like. Nah, there's a good chunk that doesn't, but a lot of
I'm just like worried that like I'm not trying to bring politics back into what we were talking about earlier, but I'm just saying like a lot of people are going to use it in like a bad standpoint. Like this is news that I saw today where this guy was being incredibly racist to this one person when it's incriminating to someone because they don't even know that it's like AI. You get what I'm saying?
yes, but that's why the justice system is a thing because you can say it's not real and not be arrested for it.
I saw a meme the other day where it was just like it was like my lawyer slapping a Sora AI watermark on it to be completely innocent.
I think I saw that one too. But that's like why the justice system is real, so that people can't just say bullshit and get you arrested. That's why the justice
I
system
guess.
exists. So.
Your Honor, it was AI. I promise.
But there's
Look,
also like I don't know how AI works, so I don't know how like if there's like some like background like information you can get to tell it's AI or not. You know?
well, I mean, like, I also don't know how the justice system works. Like, I don't know if they just openly accept videos or like
Well,
they just
it's
accept it in like
well,
tape version
well,
only.
a lawyer submits like videos for evidence,
Okay.
and then they approve it to be used in court.
Okay.
So it's
So
not like
let's say
a forum and everybody just posts random ass videos in there, and they decide, what's viable evidence and what's not.
yes. So they've got the court system 4chan.
Yeah, it's not like they've got a subreddit where they pull all their evidence from in court. You know?
You think that's where those YouTube channels get all like the crime videos, like where it's like
Yeah.
the things that Matthew watches?
The,
You think it's like on
the
the
dash cam, like
evidence
the body
4chan?
cam videos.
Yes, it's on the evidence 4chan. Like some Chinese data miners getting all like the post on there.
uh, yeah, for sure.